Hello guys, my name is Enwanam Chinedu. Welcome back to Enwanam Chinedu TV channel. On today's module, we'll be discussing about urgency and importance when prioritize are keys to productivity. Lesson 1. If a task is both urgent and important, do it now. Let me explain. For instance, you are working in an organization and it happens that somebody brought in a contract for your boss to sign. You get. You don't have to keep the person. Maybe the person came with an offer of $1 million deal and you are the secretary. He walked straight to you and told you, where is your boss? Yeah, sir, please can you have a seat? And he sat down. Sir, what can we do for you? He interrogated him and was like, oh, I have a deal for your boss. Can I meet him in person? Okay, sir, can you tell us the nature of the deal? First to be like, I have $1 million deal for your boss. As a secretary, you need to be wise at that point. You don't need to keep the person waiting. You can walk away. What you do is that you rush, place a call on your boss wherever he is, even if he's in the office. You go in, tell him, sir, there's somebody outside is waiting for you. It's a matter of urgency. You understand? You treat with caution, trying to explain to your boss that this man at outside the door is worth giving attention to. So when it comes to urgency and importance, you need to be acted immediately, now. Do you understand? Let me make another illustration. Maybe let's use the current situation we have in this country. The Dangote refinery. Take a look at the country. The economy is very, very bad. What happened? Fuel increment, fuel subsidy and stuff like that. The price of fuel went up from, let's say, 400 is up to 1,000 a liter of fuel. Imagine how many liters you're gonna buy for you to exhaust a day. If you're running a transport company, imagine how many liters of fuel you're gonna buy to run your vehicle all through the day. The cost is too high. That's why if you go to the market, things that are being produced and pushed to the market are costly. Because you don't expect an entrepreneur to come and buy fuel worth 1,000 naira and buy it for how many liters of fuel that is going to use to produce something you are going to buy in the market, and you're expecting to sell it cheap. It can never be done. So Dangote refinery was there to reduce those costs. But look at it, this is the government we have. It's not working. The system is cracked. So you guys to look at that scenario and see that the fuel was needed. It was an important liquidity in terms of to drive the economy of the country forward. But we have it. The refinery is there. The urgency is there. People are in need of those fuel. But because of the price, it's not being given to us. The action was not taken immediately. Instead, it was delayed by NNPC and stuff like that. You get it? So, let me use another illustration. As a person that loves gambling, maybe there was a game that was about to be played, and somebody was like, guy, play this game go enter. This game now 1 million naira, use 200 players. That's gambling. You be like, it's like it's too odd, you will win. It's prediction, you are not even sure. So you go and play that bet. Maybe they started the match. Along the line, the money entered. You see, the person that the third party that advised you was advising you because it was important. You need to act. Then the urgency is there. You need to do it now. You don't need to wait. You need to do it now. Play it because the match is already time framed. Once you don't play it now, the match will be gone and you lose the money. So all those things, these examples are working together. Let me use another illustration. Those people that are into cryptocurrency, there's what they call bull run and stuff like that. It's just his ability to read charts to know when there is increase in money flow or decrease in money flow. That's it. So you now as a trader, you watch, okay, look, this particular thing now is about to happen. Let me put $100 into it and see. You place the $100, maybe after 2 to 3 minutes, your $100 became $1,000. That means you have gained $900 additional dollar to your $100 you placed. What if you lost? So it's everything in life is about importance and urgency. Okay, so whenever something is important and is urgent at the same time, you need to act upon immediately. There is no time to waste, no time to delay. It's something that you need to do immediately. Do you understand? So it will help you to be productive. You don't need to procrastinate. This thing we should wait. No. For instance, the contractor I told you guys about, I used the betting as an illustration. I used Nigeria economy as an illustration, and the last one I used as an illustration also, the crypto trading platform. So those things are important, and at the same time they can be of matter of urgency that needed to act immediately. So you need to act immediately so that you be productive, so that contract, that $1 million contract will be signed and you make more money for your company. That betting that you want to win 1 million will be hit. That refinery that they produce to reduce the cost of fuel will be achieved. The crypto trading, that $100 to win $1,000 on bull run will be achieved. Thereby you are being productive. So you need to know when every action is important and as well as urgent and needed to be acted upon. Lesson 2. It's urgent but it's not important. Delegate it to someone else. Let me use for example, I'm a graphic designer. Maybe I had a lot of work on my desk. I'll be like, oh, look. I can't meet up to this thing to my client. What do I do? And maybe I have a friend that is a graphic designer also. I'll be like, hello. Are you available? I have some jobs for you. Yeah, I'm kind of free. You'll be like, okay. You send in the work and the document and you start working on it. Thereby you working on your own, because you can't serve 2 masters at the same time. So when a work is important, is urgent, but it's not important. When a work is urgent but it's not important, dedicate it to someone else that can do it. Don't hold all of them and be delaying the time. Push it to your fellow in the industry, person to tackle the problem while you are doing the other part of the job, being productive. Okay, so that's it for lesson 2. Lesson 3. If it is important and it's not urgent, make a plan to tackle it later. For instance, maybe you work in an organization whereby they have division of labor and stuff like that, and there is a work that came to your work, that there was an important duty that came to your desk. Normally, the duties should be coming to maybe like a secretary, financial assistant, marketing director, head of human resources, HR and stuff like that. Duties should be coming to your desk on a daily basis, which is normal. Some are important, but they are not urgent. You can make plans. Maybe you are actually working on something and they brought in more work. Then what do? You make plans to do it later. You don't rush those things. You start making plans. Okay, by 2 p.m. I'll be start working on the one that the director gave me. By 5 p.m. I'll work on the one that the secretary gave me. These are making plans for those things later. Do you understand? So don't jam pack those things and start stressing yourself. You will never be productive. You have to make plans for those things, because those things is important but not urgent. It's important because that's your job. Then as well as it's not urgent because it was not needed at that particular, maybe it will be needed maybe tomorrow or next week. The client is not ready to pick it up. So what you do is that you make plans to do those jobs later. Okay? So the same thing applies to a businessman in the market. Maybe you have a goods that is coming in, or maybe let me take for instance, you have a goods that is coming in next month during festive season. You know, festive season is the time that business used to sell more. You understand? Then maybe you need that goods on September against October, November, December. Okay, you can call your manufacturer. So how far this goods is very important to me, but I'm not yet in urgent need of it. But please make it available before September month runs out. Do you understand? This is the statement. They also start making plan. The manufacturer will be like, oh, okay, thank you very much for this information. You start working. Hello workers, can you keep up to this work? This client needs this job, these goods to be shipped down to Nigeria before September ending, so that you'll be able to meet up to the market demands. Okay, so these things are working together to make the person or the persons or the group of persons involved being productive. Lesson 4. If it is not important or urgent, eliminate it from the list. Very simple. Like today now, I made to-do list, what I'm gonna do today. Of course, making this video is part of what I'm gonna do today. But once I'm done with making the video, it's not important or urgent for me any longer. I skip it, I eliminate it immediately and work with the next item for the day. The same thing happens to you in the office. They give you a lot of works to do, and after doing those work, you don't need it any longer. You push it away. You are done with the work, and the director or whoever is in charge of the work have approved that work is good. So why having it on your table? Scrape it away. You don't need it anymore. Trash it away, or save it to iCloud or wherever you guys are documenting your office files. Okay, so it is applicable in all walks of life. Whatever, maybe you are done with something, you don't want to do it, it's no longer important to you. Maybe you have a clothes that you bought, you have worn it for as long as you want, so the clothes is no longer important. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna burn it. The eliminating you can give it out to somebody that needs it. You can go to orphanage homes, pack all those clothes, give it to them, they can still wash it and wear. There's nothing bad about it. Okay, so all those things are what makes you productive. Okay, stop carrying everything on your shoulder. For instance, let me highlight on those ones again. For instance, you want to learn a skill. You want to learn graphic design, you want to learn video editing, you want to learn how to do business, you want to learn fishing, you want to learn marketing, you want to learn managing director, you want to learn everything. It's up to you. If you have the capacity to do it, go ahead. There's nothing stopping you. If it's your zeal that you have the ability, you have the capacity, what it takes to achieve those things, what is stopping you? Do it. But after you are done doing those things, scrape it off, eliminate it. You don't need it any longer. So that the weight of those tasks or those things you are embodying on yourself will be losing a little bit. Thereby you forging ahead and being productive and adding new ones that you want to learn to the list. Okay, so that's it for lesson 4. So to summarize this module, I'm gonna highlight on 4 different points 4 different lessons I just made. 1, when a task is important and urgent, do it. Do is the highlighted word there. Do it. If a work is urgent but is not important, delegate it to somebody else. Delegate. That word delegate. Remember, the first one is do, the second one is delegate. Then if a work is important but not urgent, make a plan for it later. That plan is the key word there. If a work is important but not urgent, make a plan for it. The word plan is the key word the key word I'm highlighting on it. Then the last one, if a task is not important or urgent, eliminate it. That word eliminate is what I'm gonna emphasize on. So the first one is do, second one is dedicate, the third one is plan, and the last one is eliminate. So this 4 keyword is what will be guiding you when you want to make important decisions, to differentiate between importance and urgency in anything you are doing. The way you prioritize your things in terms of importance and urgency, you have to take note of this keyword, these 4 keywords I just mentioned. Do, dedicate, plan, eliminate. So these 4 keywords will guide you to make good decisions in order to be productive. Okay, if you want to book a consulting time with me under this what I have said here, or maybe under my previous post, or maybe feature something you want to discuss with me, WhatsApp me on this number I'm gonna call now, 081 142 556 73. I repeat, 081 142 556 73. Have a nice day. Bye.